we've hit fall in full stride as October quickly is approaching, and that means another new month of Oklahoma Magazine hitting shelves. They're already out on shelves as we speak.
That's right, and that means our monthly visit with Tom Golden, the editor of Oklahoma Magazine. Thanks so much for being with us.
Good morning, thank you.
One of the biggest things I saw on there was, of course, something that I think every woman is drawn to, is your bathroom and kitchen remodels, the things that really sell a house, and some gorgeous shots you have.
Yeah, actually, we do this every year in October, and this year we focused on 4 different homes that have been remodeled, or their homeowners have concentrated on remodeling. One even moved the kitchen from one side of the house to the other. Some amazing things that can be done now, and we talk a little bit about the technology and that sort of thing that makes that possible, and how homeowners are really able to customize these unique spaces, kitchens and baths, 2 of the most important rooms in the house, and especially the kitchen we think of as the hub of the household. Mm-hmm. How homeowners are really customizing that to their individual needs.
You can really get some great ideas, too.
Absolutely.
If you're thinking about it eventually one day, we all can dream, right? And you can get some great ideas here.
Absolutely. We talk a lot about the technology that people are installing in their homes. Everything is automated these days. You can have, timers that control the lights and the sound and all the air conditioning, all that sort of thing, integrate with your computer. Your refrigerator can tell you when you're out of milk. I mean, it's the things that we're doing now are pretty incredible.
TVs on the refrigerator, touch screens, things like that.
TVs that pop up out of the counter.
Yeah, exactly.
All kinds of neat things.
Very cool stuff. Also very cool in this issue, you guys profile Toby Keith.
Toby Keith, our cover story, one of Oklahoma's own. We're very, very proud of him. I have to admit, I didn't know a whole lot about Toby Keith. I'm probably one of the few people around, just not really my thing. But what an interesting guy! It was one of these times where I get to learn a lot about someone that we profile in the magazine. And who knew that he's had a #1 song every year since 1993?
Wow, really?
Yeah, #1 ever since 1993, and just hugely popular. 17 albums under his belt with a new one that comes out this month. And just a really interesting guy, interesting story. Controversial figure. So he talks a little about
politics,
some of the controversy, which, according to him, he didn't want any of that. Not what he was going for at all.
His music videos are so funny.
They are, yeah.
The majority of them.
He tries to throw a lot of humor into it. He's done stuff with Stephen Colbert before, kind of poking fun at himself and things like that. So he's always a guy that's
seems like a really humble guy just from reading the interview. So I would encourage everyone to check that out.
Very cool. And also, we've got some medical information in this issue that folks are going to want to look at.
That's right. This is, officially our medical issue. We focus in on emergency medicine, kind of go behind the scenes of what happens when that 911 call comes in. All of the high-tech stuff that comes in behind the scenes when the dispatchers get the call, what that sets in motion. And we're talking about literally dozens of people from the call center to the EMS. The emergency medical technicians to the folks at the hospital if you have to call in a helicopter. I mean, it just brings in all these different players, and the story is racing against the clock, buying time, saving a life is the bottom line.
That, I bet, is an interesting
Very
read.
interesting, yeah.
And being the reporter on that story, I bet you it was interesting gathering the information and the facts on that.
Right. The reporter, talked to every facet of this, like I said, from the point where the phone call comes in to the point where the ER's done their job and we pass them off to the
very cool
everyday doctors.
Thank you, Tom Golden.
Thank you guys.
That.
Some more information for you, Oklahoma Magazine, complimentary to the public. You can find them on various stands around town. To learn more, call this number, 744-6205. You can also view the entire magazine online. Just go to our website, fox23.com. Click on the link on the Fox box.